Hello, hello. Trump is on the news.
What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? How are you
How
doing,
was the?
bro?
I'm doing great and perfectly all right. Backtesting going good, as you can see.
Glad.
The results are getting better for both of us.
Awesome. Yeah.
And this,
I would say let's wait another 2 minutes for the other ones if they want to join us, so they don't pass anything. Did you saw GBPJPY? Wow. From
yeah,
our entry point,
yes.
with 25 pips stop loss, over 300 pips, bro. Wow.
No, what I found is when the market turns risk off, right?
Yes.
Everything connected to safe haven sell,
Yes.
like GBP, JPY, USD, JPY, and everything else will sell. CHF as well. CHF is also safe haven. Gold is also safe haven, but
Yes.
gold is not acting as a safe haven because DXY is strong. Hence, it's not working.
Yeah, let me just check out the XY. I was looking at it.
Yeah, it is 100
Hours
plus.
ago.
So it is going to, if it goes to 101, gold will go to like 1500.
I think this is very possible, bro. I think this is very possible.
Which,
Since we had, this was the low of the last week. This was the high of the previous week, of the previous week. So the first hit of stop losses was here. The second one here. The third one would be here. And I think that this one will become a fake resistance. So market makers will accumulate here, playing their games, and then going for the more upwards. So we talked about a few weeks ago what will happen to the DXY. I think that's very possible, bro. I think that's very
yes,
possible.
I think it is going to top to 103 again
Yes,
in the
I think
coming
so too.
14 days.
So too.
Yeah, just before May first week, it will come down.
Yeah. So in this case, we will wait to enter until we reach here 103 point, I don't know, 0. So yes, all right. Let me check out EURUSD. What is EURUSD doing? This reminds me a little bit of USD CAD, bro. With the problem reaction solution. So at the moment we are in the reaction phase, and this will be then the solution. Yes. What do you think, bro?
In the next 7 days, it will happen. Like next week, just before I said, before the US opens, Euro will become strong, and this is the perfect recipe.
Yes.
As I said last week, when I did the USD CAD was dumping. Still, it's dumping.
Yeah.
But it has a pattern. CAD has a pattern. Even CAD, oil was selling yesterday. They did not actually buy the USD CAD. But once everyone was sleeping at night, late Asian session,
they
it
moved.
went into they moved. Yeah.
So with no pressure at all. So in my opinion, we will continue definitely. So you know, we talked about trap, shift, induction, continuation of the trend. In my opinion, this was a trap here in this area. We also got our wedge formation, then the stub hunt to the high, which was actually here, and the solution right about here. So after solution, the cycle continues again. So we had the problem here, Asian session. So we got the information here and another solution. In my opinion, we could see a little bit of pullback, but not very hard, before we are going to continue downwards. So yes, that's my opinion. And that's funny. That's funny. So we got the resistance here, which was a trap. So resistance became support. Yes, trap was building. So this is our trap here, above the last resistance we had, and I would say, is this an all-time high? No, I don't think so. Or is it? It is.
Okay.
It is.
Gold, yeah, gold. I think it will give a little bit of support right now. There is a news as well.
Yeah.
And it will induce buyers, you know, who wants to go long right now on H1 and H4. But actually, they will induce and sell then.
Definitely, definitely. So when the retail traders are willing to buy, we are going to sell. So reversed engineering.
Yes. Who is in the, yeah, Wester is there.
Oh, welcome, Wester.
Wester wants to say something.
Oh well, I'm here. Though my connection is very unstable.
No problem. Our session will be recorded and uploaded to YouTube later. So if your connection is laggy, then don't worry. You can watch this later on our YouTube channel.
Well, no problem.
All right, great. So Kashif and myself, we was talking about gold, before then GBPJPY and stuff like this. So at the moment, for gold, we are seeing type of induction and then continuation of the real trend. We already got the trap zone right about here. This was the liquidity zone where retail traders had their buy limit orders here, and also the sell stop losses from the sellers right about here in the zone. This is why market makers came up, push the zone beyond, make this wedge formation here, and stop hunted again the high before they drop. So trap, we got a shift, we got an induction right about here, and now it's going to continue. So yes. Let's move on. Or Kashif, do you want to say something about gold?
No, that's it. The next stop is 1637, 1648,
Yes.
something like that. In between there, and but for now, it will give some resistance for a few hours to get the buyers.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thinking that it's a very bad scenario, oil crashed, and everyone must buy gold, but actually, reverse will happen. You know.
Exactly. Exactly.
Reverse of what they will think.
Please, what do you say?
I said reverse of what they think will happen, and yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Totally agree with that, bro. All right, let's have a look on USDJPY. I was thinking of the continuation of downwards movement. Since we got this little induction trend right here. Retail traders had enough confirmations to buy. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what is that? What is that? Sorry.
Oh, it's
sorry.
fork.
So this one here is right. So this was just another induction trend, you know. So retail traders are looking for confirmations before they are going to take a trade. So most of the time the confirmations are trend retests. Yes. So 3 times is always for them a confirmation, you know. So they would buy here, they would buy here, and they would buy here. So, but look at this, guys. Yes. So this is just daily market structure, what is happening here. Yes. So instead of buying what all the retail traders are doing, we sell against the herd. So in my opinion, for USDJPY, we could see a full more down movement,
At
completing the
least
cycle.
104 or 5 at least.
Yes, I think so too.
Was 103 in extension, but 105 for sure.
I think somewhere here. This is for sure.
Yes.
Yes. All right, guys. If you want to sell this one, you can. I would put my stop loss actually for this one. Let me mark this out. So entries here. Stop off. I would say 20 pips is for USDJPY enough. So take profit would be, the first one would be 50 pips. And the second one, let me check this out, would be here. Yes. So these two for sure. Let us look for the 30 minutes. So we got another one, nice entry confirmation. So the DMA crossover right about here. We got a stop hunt to the DMA crossover, which is another confirmation to us to look for a setup. In this case, for a short setup. And always keep in mind, guys, if you see a retest, a bullish retest to this one, this would be a sell confirmation. Yes. So we don't buy, we sell when we see buy candle here, stop hunting or retesting at the DMAs. All right, we got something in the chat.
Okay, USD CAD. You want me to explain USD CAD or you will do it?
Yeah, you can do, bro. Don't worry.
Share with.
Yeah,
I
sure.
love that pairing.
Wait a moment.
Okay.
All
You
right,
made me.
you're the host right now.
I'm the host. Yeah. Okay. 1 second.
Sure.
Screen, yes, and my wait. Open my USD CAD. Fully featured. So here is the Mr. USD CAD. So as I told everyone in the last, I think we had a question answer session last week. And last Sunday, I believe, or something, on Monday, I don't remember exactly. But if you see how it behaved, did it hit any of our stop loss? When it started from here, when I started.
I think your screen is visible this side.
Okay, it's not visible? Screen is not visible?
Normally it should work. On my side it works, bro.
Can you see? I will share again. I will share again, you know. Share. Can you see the screen?
Sure, yeah, we can see.
Okay. So if you see here, what has happened as when was Monday, was Monday, Tuesday. It now, you know, it comes reaction as I removed the drawings actually. But I told you guys that this is what is going to happen. A news will come. There is a news you see here underneath. Canadian news will come. Now it is coming for a pullback, and if someone wants to buy, has to buy from the pullback here, and then it will go long until my target on this one. Let me change the time frame. 1 second. My target on this one is, let's say, change. My target on this is until 1.47. Risk to reward ratio is, oh my God, amazing. You know, it is 1:5 for now. And this is from where it will reverse. And what will happen? US, there are two factors that move, you know, there are two news behind which the market maker wants to move.
Yes.
Now, even though USD CAD should fly yesterday when oil dumped, but it did not. The reason why? Reason is because they did not wanted the retail traded to win, so they actually dumped USD CAD instead and made it sideways for some time. And as soon as the retail traders got off their stop loss hand, blah blah blah, and when they got tired and could not hold their big positions, they induced buy, and it hit their, you know, gave them a surprise. Now again, if you see, it has made a spike until 1.42689, and again retail traders are in, and it gave it another shock and sell. If you see on 1 hour chart, it gave them a sell, but actually it's a pullback. So mostly the pullback from the on USD CAD is almost always, how many? It's around minus 83 pips something. Okay. And if you want to calculate it here, how it's going to behave somehow, you know, minus 83. So it, as I showed you, it will come like here and then again bounce. You got it? And I don't have EMAs here. Wait, I'll induct EMAs. You understood by the way? Hello.
I hope everyone is getting this.
So actually,
so another one type would be the induction trend. You know, below the at the end of the induction trend, you always see some type of W pattern. You know, this is where retail traders put their trend lines. They got broken. They got induced to sell, while market makers just accumulating new orders to move the market to the next zone. So keep this in mind, guys.
And now market maker will never come to this zone. Will never will come to this zone, because there are a lot sellers are trapped here, trapped here.
Exactly.
And as soon as it will go like 200, 300 pips, this stop loss will be hunt. So I've already showed you where it will go and how it will move. The movement of any structure, you can check its history as well. And where I entered the trade was here when it broke through the channel. And then again, the next entry was here when it broke through the channel. And the next entry would be here. And this was USD CAD. And this is AUDUSD that we, on last, you know, we are checking on this pair. This was my straight. I told you guys that this will not go past this line. And this was my trade. 30 pips stop loss. It was not a hunt, and the result is a lot. It is around 1:10, you know, so 0.5:10. So it's
amazing,
it's
bro,
nothing,
amazing.
Almost nothing, you know.
And we already got last week also the setup of the high of the week at the information. We're looking for a sell. So I think this was also 20 pips stop loss. And yes, from this point it was how many pips, bro?
It's only 30 pips stop loss. And
I mean from the last one, from
the last one. Okay,
yes,
give
from this M, bro.
Okay, because we gave this setup from the M.
Yes.
Okay. Wait. Oh wow.
That was our webinar session.
Yeah. 1 second.
Yes.
So stop loss. Wait. Why it's why it wants to do things when I want to. 1 second. Wait. So the stop hunt for the stop loss, you can say, is only 1
I
second.
think 20 pips, 20 pips, I think so.
1 second. I will
20,
move to
25, something like
yeah.
this.
It's according to that. It's only 1.08. It's around 60. 69 pips, but it's only one ratio, and the result would be, imagine,
Exactly.
1:11. So even if you that's why I took the next trade on this retest, because after this it will not move up, no stop hunt, and the stop hunt level, even 69 pips is nothing for this big trade. It's
Exactly.
commonly taken as a perfect trade with very only 0.01% margin of error.
Exactly.
So, and we predicted it like 2 weeks ago that when the price was where on this level, that it will go up and it will do this thing. So you guys know what is the power of La Capital.
Exactly, bro.
And this was and I think this was, and then there was gold. We discussed gold as well when it was very bullish, and everyone was thinking that it will kill everyone and it will go to $2,000, blah blah blah. But what did I tell you? Looking at the historical data, and I told you guys that it has already anchored here, and the second retest is this. And then I told you to, because it had already came down, I told you to take a trade from here when it reached here and put a stop loss at only 24 pips stop loss, and your risk reward ratio will be, oh my god,
Amazing.
one 1:13 risk reward. So where you will find such risk reward? And the market has already touched our first take profit level. And these ideas I already posted on Trading View. Wait, I'll share with you. And yeah, if you see, 1 second. You see here. Okay, so this was the gold idea. It was posted on 20th. Today is Monday, already 48 hours. So you see, it did a retest, but did not even enter our stop loss hunt and continues to go down. I have already given what is the take profit levels on this trade. Almost take profit one is hit, and the remaining are there. And the same goes for AUD USD and USD CAD. And or this trade is still active. I think we are here somewhere around.
Yes.
Again. So this trade is still, even though we made a lot of pips already, but still. But I would advise you to just on small accounts, just 2 or 3 trades are enough, but they should be high probability trades always. That's what
That's
we
it.
say. It should not be like you should jump to 10 trades every day. And I will give you make the host again.
Yeah, sure, bro.
And Marcel will show you our website that we have almost.
We're currently working on it. Yes, I can show.
But you can show an overview to the guys. How will we be working?
Sure. Yes, we can do this, bro.
Yeah.
Wait a moment.
So any question from you guys?
I don't think so.
Everyone is silent. Yeah. So just beat the market maker and surf alongside the market maker. That's the key.
Exactly.
Success in Forex.
All right. Can you see my screen, bro?
No, not yet. I cannot
Okay,
see somehow I cannot see your screen.
All right, so now it should work.
Yeah, now we can see your screen.
Right. So we also got last week Euro USD.
Yeah.
From
and
our
still
entry point.
Was here.
This one here for about 24 pips stop loss. It already dropped 100 pips. Guys, this is 1 to 5. Easy. So you can even use the 10 pip stop loss with this strategy. So everything is possible. And even when you get stopped out, you can get in and make your profits after 5 losses or something. Yes. So what I want to say is have an edge when you're trading, yes, because most of the newbies are trying to get every trade they see, but that's the wrong way. Just have, I don't know, 5 setups a week can make you a living. So, and if you use the setups we use and trade on a daily basis, you can make a living out of it. So you just have to be have an edge. So don't overtrade, yes, or have a fixed target. Have clearly confirmations for entries and your stop loss and stuff like this. And yes, so let us look for another one trade. So EURUSD could be a buy in my opinion because this looks like a rejection of the zone. We already got a stop hunt out of the zone, which was here, this one.
It will be a strong zone for it will be a strong resistance, but if a dollar went to 101, this zone is going to be killed.
Yes, I think so too. So because at the overall, on the higher time frame, it looks still like a sell for me. So this is, guys, what we told you in our last webinars, the Hegelian dialectic. So we got a problem. At the moment, your reaction is building. So in my opinion, we could see a drop until 1.02. Stop hunting the low, making a W formation or something like this before they're going up. This is like USDJPY. I'll show you this. Exactly like USDJPY, guys. Got a problem, we got a reaction, and we got a solution. Yes. So
exactly.
wait a moment.
And mostly, the market structure or the movement of currency pairs are similar. And I found this out in GBPUSD and GBPJPY, that the movement of the market maker was exactly a copycat.
Yes.
We discussed this in our last session as well, that if you should back test as well and study the structures, so you will know what the market maker might do. You can anticipate that.
Good day, guys.
All right, we will look at CADJPY.
CADJPY.
Yeah, for me it looks like pump and dump, guys. So just take this one. So for us important would be definitely this low of the month. But in my opinion, I would take any trade right now because I don't see any confirmations right now to put a more sell or to go in a buy. If market makers come down and stop hunting the low, I will show you how.
And they will trap sellers here now.
Making something like this stand, yes. But at the moment, I just would watch what will happen here.
Okay, there is new economic data. CAD economic data came. So it is good. that means CAD should sell, but it will not. So yeah.
I don't think that there will be a huge pullback. I don't think so. But in the overall, we are going to build a multi-session information once we are here. So this will be a huge drop in my opinion. So the market makers come first up, making stop hunting the previous highs.
Yeah.
And then drop it like hell. We also have this gap here at 1.344, which has to be filled. But as most of the people were trapped here to think, oh yes, we are going to fill the gap, was already trapped. So our first take profit is here for this one, and the second one would be for sure, like Kashif said, at 1.47, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it is an extended take profit. Might be a bit lower, or last time it went through 1.46, right? So it will make another higher high, and yeah. So AUDJPY
Looks good for me, like for sell, yes, definitely. So this is our trap and liquidity zone. Our previous one zones would be about here, which becomes a fake support. So the second one. Guys, when you're looking for take profit levels, always look where retail traders put their stop losses. So at, let's say, fake support and resistance zones. This one here. This one would be valid too. So, all right. So we got a trap here. We got the multi-session information right about here, which would be another confirmation for us. We got the induction trend. We got the shift here. So let me mark this on for you guys. This one here was the trend. So then we got the shift. This one. Then we got the induction for retail traders to buy again. So now the trend will continue going downwards. So another one type is we have the DMA crossover right about here. For a better entry, I will wait till the price is, let's say, here at 67.950. But you also could get in right now. But keep in mind, you have to use a bigger stop loss for this one. So yeah, well.
Yeah, stop loss will be bigger.
Yes.
That most people will not be happy with. So
that's the reason I think too. But in my opinion, a better entry would be here. So with up to 35 pips stop loss, going for 270 pips. That's okay. That's okay. So any other questions, guys?
he wants USDJPY.
Yes, good evening.
USDJPY, wait a moment.
Yeah, please check out USDJPY.
Yes, I already talked about it at the beginning of this webinar that I was thinking for the more down sell, 20 pips down.
Oh, okay.
And yes,
Okay, that's clear.
going for 220 pips.
Okay.
This is 1 to 10, guys. It's a pretty good ratio. This is pretty good. So yes, any other questions? We have 10 minutes left.
GBPJPY.
GBPJPY, all right. GBPJPY hit all our take profit zones.
Yeah.
All of
Amazing.
them. We have 25
and I
pips
like
stop loss, guys. With 25 pips stop loss.
I saw it and I saw it, so it was really crazy.
Awesome. Yes. At the moment.
Well,
like, do you think it's going to continue falling?
Yes, I think so too. I think this will become a fake support and they accumulate here, maybe making a little bit of pullback to get some buyers trapped then, and then continue.
All right, thank you.
At the moment, I wouldn't take any trade.
Okay. Oh, before you were able to take a trade, you wait for the retest first, or like a
yes. I would wait for a retest.
Oh, okay.
Some type of keep in mind today is Tuesday, so this could be a reversal before the midweek. So
okay.
We could actually see something like this, and then tomorrow after London, at the beginning of London session or New York,
on the section, yeah,
going to continue dropping. So
okay.
Yes.
Okay. Like, I wanted to ask a question. Like, what's the best way to trade? I mean,
the best way,
like,
well, the best way to trade is to have some setups where you are actually pretty sure about how they work and why they are working in the way they work. You understand? So me personally, I don't think 10 setups I trade, only 10 setups, but that is enough, you know. So I don't take 20 or 30 pips, 20 or 30 trades a week. I just take, let me say, at least 5 trades until 10. So a maximum of 10 pip on my personal account a week, and I'm good with it. So we got several confirmations. I will write this down, guys, so you can even write this down too.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem. Liquidity and trap zones are usually resistance and support zones, which become trapped. So yes. Induction trends. Keep in mind, don't trade the stop hunt in the wedge patterns. Always wait for the stop hunt and then enter the trade. So after, for example, yesterday's high has been tested and broken, and yeah, stop hunted, or yesterday's low. So these patterns can happen on micro and macro. So just a tip. All right. So the next one will be accumulation. Pump and dump. This is weekly structure. So yes. So, oh damn. So, all right. These are the trades I like to take. Can I move this here? All right. So, I want to show you now how this works. So, we got a wedge pattern right about here, yes? So, market makers came up. Let's say this is Tuesday, yes? So, they're making that wedge and then stop hunting the high from yesterday. So, this would be then Wednesday. When they come up, stop hunting the high while introducing more buyers while hitting the stop losses of the sellers. So when this happens, the market is always going to reverse. So this is one of the reversal trades I personally love because you can get in with a 10 to 15 pips stop loss and make easy 70 to 80 pips, if not more. So let's move on to the next one. The next one would be the high-low accumulation after level 1 rise. So let's say market came down, making some type of rejection. So the low of the week has been built. All people has been trapped, like this one. So market makers came up, making that high. So come down and then accumulate here, yes? So this is a pretty important thing because if you know they don't stop hunting here, we are going much higher. But if they make something like this, where they came up, making that high, and then making that M, we know a reversal will happen. So if you look at the charts, be like water, because a trend can change anytime, guys. So this would be also then the M and W at the high of the day or low of the day or of the week or of the month of the year. Rejection is something like this one here, where the stop hunt is happening and accumulating, another one accumulation zone, and for more upward movement. So pump and dump is literally weekly structure. So let's see if we can find here any good example for this one. Let us take EURUSD, I think this one would be good. Yes. So guys, this is weekly dump and pump here. And nothing else. Let's see if I can find Sunday, Monday. This here would be Sunday, Monday. All right, then we will check USD, sir. No problem. All take profit hits, guys. All take profit hit. So in this case, I'm thinking that USD is now a midweek reversal. So we already got the resistance, the fake resistance, which became support, which is a trap. We got that M formation here at the high of the week, and now we are going against the trend. So our take profit areas would be like this one here, even here, lower, and yeah, that's it. So let me mark this out for you guys. That is good. Aus.
You can also have a look at oil. In the meantime, oil is very famous these days in the news. We have only 1 minute left.
Yes. So this is my view for USD SAR. Hope everyone is getting this.
Well, I get it. I appreciate it. You know, this payment, like, it has been kicking my ass, like, for
Yeah,
a
it's
long
always
time.
paying pretty good.
I thought it was going to be a downtrend.
Definitely, definitely. All right, so we got only 1 minute left. Let's check it out for you. This is oil. Could be forming a W formation in my opinion. But could also be a peak, low. So I'm not sure I wouldn't enter right now until I see any clear confirmation.
Exactly.
All right, guys. So this was our webinar today. I hope you learned something new and make some money with our